Hi everyone. I'm also Cohen. I am the Lieutenant Governor of Division 9.
I'm Brianna. I'm the Lieutenant Governor of Division 12.
And I'm Pooja, and I'm an LTG at large.
Today we're going to be presenting you guys the time management and organization work.
Yay! Woo!
The most exciting one.
So first we're going to start off with assignments, and we're going to start with a quote. It says that either run the day or the day runs you, which is really important because you really have to be on top of your assignments and you have to be on top of your whole day. Otherwise, you're just going to become overwhelmed and lose track of everything. So make sure you run the day. Okay. So for assignments, it's really important that you create a goal plan in order of importance. So if you have a long list of assignments that you need to do, you should try to prioritize them based on what needs to get done first and what you should focus on first. So if you have like a test tomorrow, but then you also have an assignment due in a few days, make sure you prioritize studying for your test because that's what is the most important thing. So it's important to just prioritize it so you know that everything's getting done on time. Another thing is to take breaks because if you take short breaks in the middle of working, it can help you improve your focus. And this is really important because if you're like working for really long periods of time, like not taking any breaks, you're probably gonna burn out, and then that's just gonna make you lose all motivation. So it's important to pace yourself and just take like a few short breaks, not like an hour, but it's important to just relax sometimes. And also a big thing is that I found for myself too is to turn off your devices, like turn off your phone or just put it on do not disturb, because when you get those notifications while you're doing work, it's really easy to get distracted. So even if it's just to reply to someone like on Snapchat, you tend to get distracted and like look at other things, and then before you know it, an hour has passed. So if you just completely turn off your devices, it's really helpful to just get things done. Next, for managing school and Key Club, I know it can be hard because we all have a lot of, especially like junior year, you have a lot of SAT prep to do and APs and stuff like that. So, but you still want to be on top of your Key Club assignments and responsibilities. So it's important, again, to create a list and just make a list of things you're going to complete for that day so you can make sure that you're on top of everything. You can even make like a calendar to plan out when you're going to do what so that you know everything's getting done. Something you can do is to tackle your bigger tasks first. So if you know you have like a final coming up, maybe try studying for that and then focus on the little things afterwards. And also check off the tasks you've already completed. So when you do that, you can see how much you've already accomplished, which can be really helpful in motivating you to keep going and keep working harder because you're like, oh, I did that much already. Like I can keep going. So that's important in, just keeping yourself motivated and managing your time.
Okay, so procrastination. A famous quote that I obviously created was, I put the pro in procrastination. When I was younger, I would hand in everything under the wire, 10 minutes, like 11:59 p.m. I would hand it in, and it was just, I was stressed out, and I would always be not have a good sleepy schedule or anything. And so this is why you should not procrastinate. Like I said, we all do it. We are all guilty of it. Everybody is guilty of watching Netflix for that extra hour and then realizing that you have a homework assignment due at 12 o'clock. So I used to think I worked better under pressure, but turns out I was just too stressed to even do all my assignments. I would hand them in late. So the best way to not work under pressure is to just take time to plan out every task. Like we just said, have a little notebook and just conquer the small tasks first and motivate yourself with small rewards. I know some people would, for every textbook they studied, every like textbook page, they would get a gummy bear, and it would just help you learn better and don't fall behind. Studying like once a day, every day instead of the night before is just so much better. And yeah.
Okay, schedules. So a queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. And that is from the Princess Diaries. However, we cannot all use this as an excuse. Sometimes, although it may be true, sometimes this is not the case all the time, and that is why keeping a schedule is very important. So, creating a schedule is important so you can stay on top of what you need to do in order of importance. There are different ways to create schedules, like especially now with technology with Google Calendar, you have your iPhone calendar, you have reminders. So it's kind of hard to not, keep on track sometimes because you're getting all those reminders constantly. But I have post-its all around my room with stuff I need to do. Like it's really personal. Like you have to do what's best for you. Reach out. Never be afraid to ask for help because I know like when I first started, even as an executive officer for Key Club, I didn't want to ask for help because I thought I could just handle it all, even though I did procrastinate and I didn't keep a schedule. And I've learned that that's not the case. We are all in it together. So, yeah. Get it done. That is like the bottom line. Just get it done. All right. So now we have a question. Do you guys work better under pressure? Like, is that something that you guys think? Because it is true for some people.
You guys can unmute yourselves if you want to talk, or you can type in the chat, whatever you guys want.
I think I work better under pressure just because I have to focus right away. And if I don't work under pressure, I can procrastinate, but sometimes that doesn't work in my favor.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, I procrastinate more because when I do, I get it done. So I see that it works, so I procrastinate again. But that's honestly not always the case because you probably think you're doing a good job, but you'll see that if you plan ahead of time, you can make your work even better.
I feel like you're more likely to get it done, but the quality of the work goes down a lot.
Yeah. For me personally, I used to procrastinate so much. It was not a good thing, and I had to learn that if I do get something done early, then I always have the time to go back and check it and look over, and it helped me improve a lot.
Yeah, and also
exactly.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Also, if you plan out exactly what you're gonna do, you can always stay on top of. You can split up your project into 4 days, so it doesn't even seem like it's a lot because you're doing a little bit each day. Whereas if you cram the night before, it's the hardest thing in the world because it's a huge project that you're doing by yourself all at once.
Like Alyssa said, I used to study the night before for every test or try to cram a 5-paragraph essay in 1 hour. It would always happen, but Pooja was saying that make a list. The best thing that helped me was writing in my agenda. It seems so little, but it helps so much.
Some people are saying the adrenaline rush helps them.
What?
Some people are saying the adrenaline rush helps to get stuff done.
Yeah, I mean, it helps me get stuff done, but it's not my best quality. So contact us. Yeah. If you ever just need someone to reach out to, in the reach out slide, do that. We're always here for you. Yeah, no matter what.
Well, I like that Ashley Hernandez said to do the Google Keep. If anyone read that, I thought that was a really good idea. Anyone saw that in the chat as well?
Also, on emails, it's a new, I don't know if it's new, but actually Nora, she's in this. She just told me about this. You can hit task and on an email to automatically update to your Google, and it will send you reminders for when it's due.
Another thing, if I had trouble shutting my phone off, I would always get a lot of text message or something, so I would just do either shut it down completely or put a screen limit on every app. So, yeah.
I just sent in the chat, I'm not sure if it works, but my advisor shared with me what she uses for a Google Slides calendar in a sort of way. And if you guys work better looking at a digital calendar, you can try that too. Google Keep works, Google Calendar works too, but hopefully it works, but yeah.
So we run the Instagram, so we like to keep it organized, when you're posting what, who's doing what, so that's a good way to keep organized. Like if you were in the digital, if you were in the like social media workshop, you know that like we said you should try to keep a schedule so you know when to post and like what has to get done when. So I find that's really helpful, like on Google Docs, and just like share it with other people so everyone can keep track of what they have to do. And then just do what works best for you because everyone's different. Like I know some people don't like lists, like they prefer to do a calendar. So it's like I have this from my school. Like I'll just write like everything that has to be due when. Like this was like while we were in school, but like if you're like a visual like person, then you can just like visually show it just to see like where you are.
And definitely, I forget who mentioned it, but like think about how well you're going to be working, how effective and efficient you're going to be if you're staying up at 3 a.m. Like the work you do from 3 a.m. to like 6 a.m. Like is that really going to be as good as if you were awake maybe the next night or the next morning? I mean, I work very well, I would think, at night, but definitely not past like in the a.m. I think the work I do degrades as it goes on. But it's whatever works personally for you. But just think about how well you're going to work in this circumstance and like, is there a way to figure out better scenario?
Someone said that, I think Ria said that it's hard to keep a physical agenda because they like tend to disappear, which I totally get. Like in January, I'll always be like, okay, like New Year's resolution, I'm gonna keep track of everything in my journal, but like I won't go past it the first week. But I think it really helps if you do it on your laptop because like a lot of assignments are online anyway. So if you do it electronically, like you'll always have it and you won't lose track of it. I think that really helps.
Yeah. You can also try the Google Slides I sent you, which is a copy of a calendar on Google Slides or Google Calendar, Google Keep.
Does anyone have any questions or like problems that they have with time management? Maybe we can give some advice.
I mean, time management honestly helps you become a more healthy person. It's unhealthy when like you overwork yourself, and that happens a lot when you don't time manage. I know from experience, and I think we all do, when we overload ourselves and get to that breaking point where it's just so much work in such a short amount of time. So time management has honestly been something that you have to continuously grow and work at. It's not a simple calendar. You have to just constantly be on top of your assignments. And honestly, I think time management has helped me become, it's weird, but like a better friend. Like I feel like I respond very like quicker to my friends. I'm really good at going to, like if we set up something, like I mean not now in quarantine, but just overall time management doesn't just apply to school and Key Club. It also applies to your daily life and the responsibilities you have at home, because while we are student service leaders, we also have a lot of responsibilities on our own time. So time management is great all around for that. How to get in the zone in a busy house. I feel that. Sometimes I honestly step outside and bring my laptop outside and do my work. That's help for me, and then there'll be fire trucks going nearby. But I would recommend trying to find a quiet spot if you can. Even
I think music works well too. Like if I really can't go outside and like it's loud, I just like blast music. So like I just drown out everything else. That helps me.
I like the dark corner idea. I used to go in the basement and sit in a couch and just it was pitch black. But definitely try, the music. I always have Spotify on when I'm doing my Google Classroom work. Motivation is really low right now, but I would encourage you guys to keep doing as awesome as you guys are doing. I am so unbelievably proud of not only my district board, but all of you guys. Even though you probably don't really know me that much, I've seen how great your Key Clubs are doing, and I just know that you're in the same position as I am, as well as all the other Key Clubbers and students around the world, actually. So you guys have been doing amazing trying to adjust to this online learning system. And I think just consider that for yourself. Like, you are already doing great. Motivation, I think you guys, I'm not sure if you know, but you have such a chance to make such an impact on your community. You all can make such a difference, and you have a voice. And especially right now, there's so many things going on, and there's so many things you can contribute to. I would say that's a great motivation. And even though maybe we're not really retaining the information that we're learning right now, I'm motivated to go to like my Zoom meetings for class because of my dear teachers, because I don't want them to have no one on the call, things like that. I look at the more, not, there's not, this isn't the right word, and I'm explaining this bad, but like not the intelligence side, but it's more like I feel empathy, and like I'll reach out because of that. That was a very weird answer, but that's why I would motivate.
Yeah, it's good to set like small goals for yourself. So like you just keep, instead of like one big goal that you're working towards, sometimes you can put like smaller goals, like every week, like, oh, by the end of this week I want to get this done. So maybe that can help you stay a little bit more motivated.
Yeah, and I know it's hard, but like, don't think about the end coming soon, really. I mean, I know everyone's excited, but like, if you take it day by day, just think of it as a regular day, you'll be just as focused.
I might be pronouncing this wrong, Alina. I love what you said in the chat. That's great. Definitely, we're almost done. I don't know if you guys had AP classes or SATs, or I don't know, but I know it's definitely been a very rough few months, and we're so close to summertime. So I would just keep hanging in there and know that, I mean, hopefully you can retain some of this information for next year, because it's not something that we're going to need it basically in the long run. So put in the effort now so you don't have to do it in September of next year whenever we return back to school.
Also, something I just remembered is like, if you work with other people, like if you get your friends to like join you, like if you make a joint calendar with like your classmates or something, or you set goals together, it's like if you have someone doing it with you, I think it's a lot easier to get things done. Or even like, I know sometimes like competition is a great motivator. So if you're like, okay, who can finish this first, or who can reach this goal first with like another friend or a group of people, then that can be a really good motivator.
Yeah, definitely. Right now I'm taking financial literacy online, which is just very annoying. But I'll have calls with my friends as we do our different assignments together. My friends keep me motivated along with Key Club. I think dedicating something in your free time, and I think we all have a lot of free time right now, is great. I do some I paint, I do some art, and I also work on Key Club on the side. And that keeps me busy, so I don't feel like I have nothing to do with my time, and then I can kind of touch upon like Google Classroom and things with that.
Kids, it's Mrs. Meissner. I've been hearing some wonderful, wonderful things. And one of the things that Pooja said before was, set goals for yourself, even if they seem like small ones. Now, I, of course, have 50 years more of procrastinating than all of you do. But it's true, we all do it, and you will continue to do it. But you have to find a system that works well for you. And I know that you all use electronics and put notes in your phones and everything like that. I'm a list person. I make a list every single morning, and there is nothing better than being able to cross something off your list. And you may not cross everything off your list, but just being able to cross something off your list gives you a sense of accomplishment. And it can be a simple goal. And now that you're home and you have a lot of free time, it can be something as simple as send Sarah a birthday card, or make chocolate chip cookies for the family. It doesn't always have to be academic or work related, but just knowing that you accomplished something that day is really motivating. So, find a system that works for you and just keep on using it. Like I said, I've been doing lists for decades, and I still do them to this day because it works for me and I get a lot done because of that. So don't be afraid to try new things, and don't think any goal is too small to be recognized. Everything you accomplish is worth celebrating.
Definitely. Thank you, Ms. Meisner. I agree. Learning is a very productive thing and it helps you distract with everything that's going on, but also focus your efforts on things that are happening right now if you'd like manage your time however you want, and I think that will encourage you and make you feel like you're doing something for that day, fulfilling. I mean, I'm giving advice, but I'm still learning this as I go. I don't think it's a continuous growth kind of. So if
Yeah,
you guys
Sarah's right. It's all just a learning process, you know?
if you guys have questions, reach out, or if you have advice for me too, I will take any advice, honestly. Um, so yeah, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.